And today we're going to talk about a very, very important subject to many of us. We're going to talk about surefire ways to lose weight. How to lose weight quickly, permanently, safely, and naturally. We're going to talk about a natural weight loss program and plan that's out of this world, that will work for you. We've seen person after person after person lose weight in our clinic, the Atlanta Clinic of Preventive Medicine. We have formal weight loss programs, lifestyle counseling, colonic cleansing. All of these work together to help you reach your goal of losing weight and building muscle, building bone. Tens of millions of people in the United States right now are trying to lose weight. They're taking pills, they're going through fad diets, they're going through programs. But studies reveal that most fail. Most weight loss programs are sadly unsuccessful. This is a grim picture. Those who even lose 10% of their weight, their body weight, gain 2/3 of it back within 1 year, and most surely gain it all back within 5 years. The fact is that over 61% of Americans are overweight right now. The fact is that obesity and being overweight directly contribute to many serious diseases and even early death. We're talking about strokes, cancer, arterial sclerosis, depression, osteoarthritis, diabetes, and a multitude of other health problems. For many years, it has become apparent that what we need is a permanent, safe, natural, effective method that does not include fad diets, no tricks, no yo-yo effect and wonder products, no special approaches, just plain, common sense techniques that solve the root of the problems of obesity and being overweight. I'm telling you, right now, today, you can begin a weight loss program, a muscle building program, and you can lose weight. I want to tell you, before we get into our 12 surefire methods of losing weight, I want to tell you what a comprehensive weight loss obesity program looks like. First of all, most people will need a complete health screening from a medical doctor to diagnose diabetes, hypertension, to manage any medical problems, and to screen before exercise programs begin. A basic dietary regimen will be instituted. It has to be based on a total lifestyle change, based on a high fiber, relatively lower fat, and moderate salt, and with lots of fresh fruits and vegetables included in the diet, high quality protein, and lots of drinking pure water. Also, education is very important, and training of how to use your mind to lose weight instead of using it to gain weight. We have to have inspiration through inspirational reading, systems where we come together, talk about our various problems in achieving our goals. How about a comprehensive lifestyle nutritional assessment and program, which we do here at the Atlanta Clinic of Preventive Medicine, where we go over every aspect of your lifestyle and direct you into the way you can lose weight, because you really can lose weight. We've seen it time and time again. We also recommend having buddies that work with you. You can have buddies to take you down. Let's have buddies to take you up, to walk with you, to help encourage you to eat the correct foods, because they're trying it and they're doing it as well. Medical follow-up visits, if you're on medications, especially to decrease your medication. When you go through our programs here at the Atlanta Clinic of Preventive Medicine, not only will you lose weight, but your blood pressure will drop, your sugar will be better stabilized, and many times it's dangerous if you don't have medical supervision, because you will need less medications, and these poisons will do what they are designed to do to a greater extent. Stress management is a must. Stress management is extremely important, and we have systems here to aid in your own personal stress management program. And then one of the most important things is daily exercise. It's a must. Be sure to get your doctor to clear you before you begin a strenuous exercise program, especially if you haven't been exercising. There's also to keep in mind different types of exercise. In the Western world, there's stretching, toning, and aerobics. And another way to look at exercise is internal and external exercise. I'm telling you, here and now, you can lose weight. We've seen it before multiple times in our clinic. We are going to give you 12 specific techniques to aid in your own weight loss and bodybuilding program. But remember, you have to keep faith, because we've seen weight loss occur time and time again, and you can lose weight. You can begin losing weight right now. Looking at this video, you're already beginning your process at this moment in your weight loss program. It's a step-by-step endeavor. So keep in mind that it is highly possible that you, and that means you, will lose weight. Now let's go over our 12 surefire ways to weight loss. The first is cleansing and detoxification. We're going to do an overview. The second is eating more live, raw, fresh fruits and vegetables. The third, weight loss smoothies. The fourth, herbs and nutritional supplements. The fifth way to lose weight is knowing where to shop and eat. The sixth way is knowing how to eat. The seventh is making necessary lifestyle changes. The eighth is knowing what to eat and knowing what to drink. The ninth way to lose weight is knowing what not to eat and drink. The 10th way is to conquer emotional eating, dealing with those emotional triggers. And we're going to get into each of these. The 11th is exercising for health and weight loss. And then the 12th will be some final comments. Now I'm going to go over these particular methods again, because they are instrumental in your weight loss program. First is cleansing and detoxification, eating more live, raw fruits and vegetables, smoothies, herbs and nutritional supplements, knowing where to shop and eat, knowing how to shop and eat, making necessary lifestyle changes, knowing what to eat and drink, knowing what not to eat and drink, conquering emotional eating, exercising for health and weight loss, and we'll go over some final comments. Using these methods, you can and you will lose weight, and you can start right now. Remember, we have had person after person go through our programs here and lose the weight. 90 pounds, even up to 110 pounds, 10 pounds, 15 pounds. So you can do it. You can lose the weight you need to. So let's start right now. First of all, we said the first point was cleansing and detoxification. Now that's listed here first because constipation is a root cause and one of the single biggest causes of obesity, cancer, arteriosclerosis, and other serious health problems. You have to study, learn, and master the principles of good hygiene and good cleansing, using herbals, enemas, colonics, using live foods, using friendly bacteria, high fibers, special fibers to cleanse the colon, steamed vegetables, and stir-fried veggies. Now, cleansing and detoxification is listed here, again, because it's so effective. First of all, we've had people lose 10, 12 pounds just from getting rid of waste out of their colon through colonics and herbals. You will feel better, and that's part of the whole weight loss tradition. When you feel better, you're going to lose more weight. You're going to want to exercise more, and it'll help keep your mind clearer so that you can make the correct decisions and you can have the discipline you need to continue. Cleansing and detoxification is accomplished by various methods here at the Atlanta Clinic of Preventive Medicine, and we're going to aid you in that in your program. So now what that means is you should be getting your colonics. You should get the herbals to cause the cleansing, like the Dowie Cleanse, lower bowel stimulator, the psyllium hulls. You should learn how to take an enema. You should learn how to eat the foods that are going to promote cleansing of the colon and the liver. That means staying away from fried foods. See how it all works hand in hand, and it's going to make you feel a lot better. Now we're going to move on to our next subject. Our next subject in these 12 surefire ways to lose weight is eating more live and raw fresh fruits and vegetables. Eating live and raw fresh fruits and vegetables alone will induce weight loss, increase energy, put you in a high energy state. What else will it do? It will cause a well-being. It will cause good health. Live and raw foods really include salads, sprouts, nuts, grains, seeds, beans, and fruit dishes that are uncooked. The cooking process destroys many nutrients. It destroys and denatures the protein, the vitamins, etc. It weakens the fiber. I personally used to have a constipation problem when I was merely a vegetarian, but now as a raw foodist, that is in the past. When you eat and increase live and raw foods in your diet, you will promote weight loss, and it will give you tremendous amounts of energy. Even if you don't go 100%, you just need to add it to your dietary regimen. It's very, very important. So that means when you go to the supermarket, you get mostly fresh produce. When you go to salad bars, load up on it. That'll promote weight loss and increase the well-being, like we said. And I've seen people lose 84 pounds just switching their diet and promoting cleansing. This has happened time and time again. There's many examples. Now, our next one is a very favorite of mine, and that's weight loss smoothies, which are like milkshakes but without the dairy. You can use soy powder or other green powders, including spirulina, chlorella, other seed vegetables. There's fiber in there. You can add psyllium, slippery elm. You usually use for sweeteners stevia, which will not add pounds, won't hurt the persons who have diabetes as well. And there's many other nutrients that you put in there, including vitamins, herbals. Any good tasting herbal combination could be put in there. You put ice cubes, you can put fresh fruit, and you could soak some seeds, a few seeds or nuts overnight to make a milk base, a nut milk base smoothie. And there's just many things that you can do with a smoothie. Now, the purpose of it is that it fills you up, gives you excellent nutrition. Because during your weight loss program, you do not want to be or feel hungry. You want to eat well. The smoothie will energize you depending on the nutrients that you add to the smoothie. It's a good way also to take your supplements. And it helps wean people from detrimental foods, because what you're going to do is use this to replace that fried chicken, those French fries and whatnot. And this is going to be much, much healthier for you. This, again, will give you lots of energy. In my household, my children love smoothies. My wife uses them. I use them, and many, many people in our circle use smoothies. And what that's going to do for you is, again, give you another tool for your weight loss program. What you can do with these smoothies are very versatile. First of all, you can temporarily store them in a thermos or jug or something. Take them to work and drink it when everybody else is drinking coffee and sugar. You just take maybe a half a cup or a cup of smoothie. It'll fill you up and keep you going till that giant salad waiting for you at lunch. And you can use them once a day. Sometimes you can make a nightcap with a smaller smoothie version. And there's just a lot of things you can do with smoothies. Have fun experimenting with that. The fourth point for weight loss: herbs and nutritional supplements. And what we're talking about here are multivitamins, bowel cleansers, bulk herbal laxatives, metabolic stimulators for energy, and natural fat grabbers. These and more are designed to pull the weight off of you. Now, I tend to stay away from a lot of the ephedra type of products because I don't like the possible side effects. But there's literally hundreds of herbals that help promote weight loss. Let's name some of them. Psyllium hulls, chickweed, lemongrass, spirulina, what else? There's Garcinia, Genmina. There are literally hundreds of herbals that will promote weight loss. Now, how to use these herbals is best done in a program, and that's what we set up with our lifestyle counseling program, and during our office visits we direct you on exactly how to use these herbals. We usually use combinations of them after a cleansing program. And what these herbals do is feed your body with minerals, trace elements, vitamins, and specific constituents that can pull fat out of your body through the intestine, that can limit the amount of new fat cells being made and give you more energy while you're losing the weight. Now remember, the herbs and nutritional supplements alone are not a total weight loss program. They are a part of it only. If you take those only and do not change your lifestyle appropriately, your weight will not come off effectively. Do not just depend on supplements. Now, the fifth point is knowing where to shop and eat. A lot of people do not know where health food stores are, healthy restaurants, luscious salad bars, and the like. There are commercial restaurants that specialize in serving copious amounts of vegetables, whole grains, beans, salads, etc. We do have a handout called Dr. Richardson's Health Food Store List and Restaurant List that references hundreds of restaurants and stores for you to find healthy items to eat and shop and make your own healthy food at home. And we do have a list. Just ask for the list with our secretary. We'll be glad to provide it for you. The sixth point is knowing how to eat. This is very important. How to eat. First of all, how to prepare low-fat or no-fat dishes that do not add the calories to you. What we want to emphasize is eating a lot of food in our program that's high fiber but relatively lower fat. How about if you're going to eat oils, make them cold pressed and not cooked, because they, first of all, taste better, they don't have detrimental fatty acids like trans fatty acids, and etc. Because you do need some oil, but just very, very little. You can get most of it from the food. How about practicing portion? Talking about these fats is very important, because what we're talking about is staying away from butter and regular margarine. We're talking about not frying, eating deep fried foods. We're talking about using cold pressed oils like olive oil. We're talking about flaxseed oil, and do not cook with flaxseed oil. You can sprinkle it right on your food. There's also a type of margarine called spectrum margarine that does not have the trans fatty acids like regular margarine. This is the importance of the oil. How about practicing portion control? In other words, just take a smaller portion and eat more of them if necessary, instead of gigantic portions like some people have done. Usually people who are overweight many times will take gigantic portions, and that's what we don't need to do. Now I want to be very specific here. The foods that you have to worry about portioning are more the rich foods. The raw vegetables, slightly steamed vegetables, or stir-fried vegetables, etc. You can eat as many of those vegetables as you possibly can and want, because they're going to promote weight loss. Don't eat on the run or in a hurry. Now you can eat on the way somewhere if you have some chopped up fresh fruit or fresh vegetables or a smoothie that you can get down quickly. Important, chew your food at least 15 to 20 to 30 times depending on what the food is, or get a Vitamix or blender so you don't need to chew it as much and just mix it with the saliva. But chewing your food aids in proper digestion, plus it takes more time to eat, and it's just going to promote weight loss. Eat as much as you want of the food that is absolutely good for you, especially fresh vegetables and fresh whole fruits. Not fruit juice, that'll make you gain weight, fresh whole fruits. And then more limited seeds, grains, and nuts, etc. Eat what is good for you first. Now, I'll tell you, you can eat good dessert. And if you're going to eat dessert, eat a few bites of that dessert before you even eat your regular meal, if you're going to eat it, because it'll ruin your digestion if you eat a lot of dessert after your meal. And then what you can do is eat the salads, the giant dishes of vegetables. And if something is more rich, just save that for very last when you don't have too much space in your stomach. Don't eat late, especially after 7 p.m. Why? Because you cannot digest that food, you're not going to be as active, and those calories are going to sit right there and be added to your fat. On the other hand, do not go to bed absolutely hungry, because you'll wake up in a frenzy and you'll have a hypo or low blood sugar glycemic response in the middle of the night, which is not good. If you're going to eat later like that, eat a small, balanced snack, like a whole piece of fruit, a little nut milk, or a little bit of rice milk, and a little whole grain cereal, and something that's, or a smoothie, small smoothie. We're talking about now knowing how to eat. Eat fruits and drink water and make smoothies for breakfast, because do not skip breakfast or lunch. That's very important. And there's something very simple you can do. To promote your weight loss, just modify your current recipes and substitute healthy cookbooks and health food stores for regular cookbooks and regular stores that may serve food that causes you to gain weight. Also, plan way ahead for holidays. There's no reason you can't have healthy holiday meals. There's plenty of books on these subjects. The seventh surefire way of losing weight is making necessary lifestyle changes. You see, 65% of your health is related to your lifestyle. So, first of all, keep all the junk food out of the house, office, and car, and replace it with healthy snacks, raw fruits and vegetables. Get adequate sleep, 7 to 8 hours per night. Get into a healthy routine. Shut off that TV. Just pull it off. Just turn it off. You can use TV intelligently if you have an exercise device and you're using that while watching TV. But when you watch TV, it actually slows your metabolic rate down. So don't shop when you're hungry. Eat well and then go shopping. And also make a shopping list and stick to it. Stay off that scale so much, because if you keep getting on the scale, you're going to get discouraged, and plus you're going to be looking at the wrong aspect. The percent body fat is more important to look at than the total pounds lost. Avoid all-you-can-eat buffets unless you go to the salad bar and just stick with that. Read daily about nutrition, health, and exercise. Consider becoming a total vegetarian or a raw foodist. These are important steps for many of you. It's not necessary to lose weight to become a total vegetarian or a raw foodist. I wouldn't say that at all. However, it can help. Many people have lost weight just making those type of changes. Get organized and plan ahead. Travel with healthy food. If you're a traveler, one of your bags has to have the fruit for the next morning and certain other healthy snacks. Keep healthy food and snacks in close proximity, in the office, the car, the home. If you're a trucker, have a cooler. Have raw fruits and vegetables right there. Eat for health when you eat out, and make your own personal decisions about that. Don't let other people influence you negatively. I want to emphasize again, we're talking about lifestyle changes that will help you lose weight. You can lose weight. You can start today. We've seen it time and time again. So make up your mind and get started right now with your own weight loss and muscle building program. The 8th point in the 12 surefire ways to lose weight is knowing what to eat or drink. First of all, drink at least 8-ounce glasses of water a day. We're talking about pure water. Drink it first thing in the morning before breakfast. Drink it before lunch, before dinner. Choose low or no fat versions of your favorite recipes. Go vegan. That means eating veggies, fruits, seeds, nuts, grains, and absolutely no animal products. Snack on fresh whole fruits and vegetables. Eat plenty of fiber through whole grains, beans, sprouts, herbal fibers, veggies, and fruits. Eat healthy vegan soups. That means no animal products. Eat healthy fat moderated, like only cold-pressed oils. And we're talking about unprocessed nuts, spectrum margarine. And that will give you, that will moderate your fat intake for the better, okay? Because those are unpoisoned oils. When you boil oils, it poisons them. If not vegan or totally vegetarian, at least only eat lean organic fish occasionally. Cut back on sodium and salt to flavor your food and use more herbs and spices. Eat complex carbohydrates, fresh fruits and vegetables, and whole grains because they are filling, they digest in a nice steady fashion and regulate the blood sugar. Substitute soy and vegan protein burgers, hot dogs, cheese, milk for all animal products. It's much easier to digest, and they're most of all relatively much freer of fat. Drink herb tea sweetened with white stevia, stevia, extract to replace all sweeteners, including sugar and artificial sweeteners. Number 9 of the 12 surefire methods to lose weight. Number 9 is knowing what not to eat or drink. We just went over knowing what to eat or drink. We talked about high fiber, lots of water, fresh fruits and vegetables. Well, what shouldn't we eat? First of all, you got to limit fat-free snack foods that are still high in calories. You got to eliminate fast food, junk food, processed foods that are unhealthy, addictive, and full of unhealthy fat, like a lot of the fast food restaurants with the burgers, the cheeseburgers, and milkshakes, and french fries. Do without white refined carbohydrates because they're unhealthy, they're processed, and they will constipate you and cause you to gain weight. That's what we don't want to do. We want to lose weight. Avoid commercial salad dressings loaded with sugar, salt, cheese. And you can also buy salad dressings that are very low or devoid of fat altogether. Avoid alcohol. It's clearly linked to obesity and being unhealthy. Avoid dairy products because they are constipating, they're cancer promoting, and they ruin digestion, cause mucus accumulation, make you feel bad, cause osteoporosis, nasal congestion, etc. Also, limit or avoid salt. Now that's knowing what not to eat, and we could add to that certainly high-fat meat products, grease, fried foods, etc. Now the other thing, the 10th point in the 12 surefire ways to lose weight is to conquer emotional eating. How about those emotional triggers? This is a very important concept. First of all, you have to regularly relieve your stress. Number 1, through exercise. How about music? Listening to music? How about exercising and listening to music at the same time? How about reading, meditation, support groups? How about prayer? Have you prayed to lose weight? Have you been serious about this enough to pray? How about really good friendships? Conquer emotional healing by exercising. And furthermore, conquer emotional healing by exercising. And exercising and exercising. And we're not just talking about any one particular exercise. There's many. Walking, stretching, weightlifting, basketball, racquetball. There's many ways. You can exercise just sitting down. Okay, how about rewarding yourself with other ways than eating? How about a short trip somewhere? How about buying a favorite CD, a video, DVD, a new book? How about a massage? That would be great. Avoid extremes. Avoid extremes of getting too hungry, angry, desperate, lonely, or tired. Practice emotional poise and balance. That's something we're all working on, isn't it? Very, very helpful in weight loss. Keep a food log for a time and become conscious of your own eating habits and principles and tendencies. Keep a personal diary and become aware of your emotional triggers. Figure out what happened to make you eat and binge, etc. Identify danger foods that you seem to be particularly weak for, and take a stand to eliminate them and avoid them altogether. Okay, now the 11th surefire way to lose weight and keep it off quickly, permanently, and safely is exercise. Be certain that to lose and manage your weight, you have to have a regular exercise program. It has to become part of your life. It can't be something you just do today or your weekend warrior. You have to exercise every day. And I know some of you have limitations. I will give you specific exercises to do to help overcome those limitations with your back, with your knee. For the first month of exercise, you may just be strengthening your knees so you can get up and do the walking you need. You may be exercising your stomach to strengthen your back and not even thinking about just losing pounds. Let's be honest, exercise is something that we don't get enough of in this whole society because we're riding everywhere. We're sitting down all the time to be entertained, sitting at the movies, sitting at the dinner table, sitting in the car, standing in the elevator instead of walking the stairs. This is a very important part of your exercise program. We're talking about walking, aerobics, bicycling, calisthenics, jogging, and internal exercise like yoga, tai chi, meditation, and prayer. Please, please, please be advised that there's tremendous benefits to exercise all around. It gives you increased energy, builds muscle mass, promotes oxygenation of the cells, promotes circulation of toxins throughout the system so that you can eliminate them. What does that mean? You'll feel better. What does that do? That means you'll have more energy and you'll lose more weight. It stimulates the immune function so you can fight colds and diseases. How can you lose weight if you're sitting back with a cold? You're going to actually potentially gain weight. It strengthens the bones, improves the memory. We're talking about exercise, folks. You have to exercise every day because it also improves bowel function. It speeds the burning of fat. It increases your metabolic rate. Throw the stimulants away. Throw the speed away. The best way to increase your metabolic rate is through exercise. There's the question of energy with exercise. How does exercise improve energy? One, it increases muscle mass, which gives you more energy of the metabolism. It increases the pumping volume of the heart and heart function. It improves the circulation through the 60,000 miles of circulation vessels in your body. It improves blood sugar regulation. It lowers blood fat, which makes your blood less sticky, so it gives you what? Energy, folks. Exercise gives you energy. It improves your mood. It acts as an antidepressant and anti-anxiety maneuver. I wanted to say drug. Exercise is like a drug. It has those benefits. Exercise also improves mental clarity and capacity. Be aware of lifestyle exercise tips. First of all, check with your doctor and make sure that you're fit enough to begin an exercise program and avoid health risks. We'll be glad to do that for you here at the Atlanta Clinic of Preventive Medicine. Exercise with a friend, a buddy, a spouse, a loved one, and that'll help you stay motivated and inspired. Park your car from the farthest part of the parking lot. Walk upstairs instead of taking the elevator. Watch TV while you're on a treadmill or a stationary bike or doing calisthenics. Stop driving everywhere. Walk some places. Join a health club or a gym and go to it. Don't exercise too close to bedtime because adrenaline may keep you awake. That is if you do stimulating exercise. On the contrary, if you do the internal exercise, please do them before you go to bed, like stretching, meditation, prayer, yoga, etc. Pick out some active hobbies like gardening, hiking, dancing, etc. Now I want to make some final comments on a successful weight loss program. I'm sure that all of us can benefit from the points that were mentioned. First of all, you have to stay committed. All the previous points don't work if you're only going to do them for a day. You got to stay committed and just focus and just do the program for the long haul. Start slow, especially with things like exercise. Take one day at a time. Break up weight loss tasks into manageable tasks and time frames. Make this fun. Weight loss can be and should be a very fun endeavor. Get a weight loss partner. Keep trying and never, never give up, because you will lose weight if you do not give up. If you give up, you won't. Visualize the new you on a daily basis, and it's best done right before bed, praying, meditating, visualizing yourself. Give yourself 12 weeks at least, because new habits take 12 weeks to be ingrained in an individual. Be realistic. Only try to lose a pound or two a week. Join a support group, such as Weight Watchers or Overeaters Anonymous, and other support groups which we're going to have here at the Atlanta Clinic of Preventive Medicine. Don't forget to pray and meditate and assess your spiritual essence. I would also suggest that you make a list of the reasons that you want to lose weight. Make love with life, not brownies for stripe. Don't blame anyone or anything for your eating challenges. Don't even blame yourself. The past is the past, over and done with. Start a new day and take responsibility for this point in time and beyond. Get a life. Don't live to eat. Eat to live. You can lose weight, and I want you to take action right now. I want to thank you so much for your attention during this video. This is the Atlanta Clinic of Preventive Medicine. I'm Dr. William Richardson, and I want to thank you for choosing to let us help you in your health quest. And don't forget, you can lose weight starting right now.